Alright, here we go. Orcs versus Orcs. Buttonfly, you are doing a block grab, Black Orcs guard frenzy blitzers. That sounds kind of fun. I always feel like skills like grab and whatnot are skills like grab are underrated. Grab stand firm is another skill. We tend to get into wargaming harder, I think. No time for Blood Bowl. That could be fair. Oh, this team has a lot of tackle, so good news for us is we don't have any dodge. Well, that's kind of good news. Throw with strong arm, a troll with block. Okay, so this is a different lineup. 1 and 4, so they've got off to a horrific start, but I'm not going to 100% assume that's because they're unexperienced. What do we take against this? Bribe doesn't make much sense. Chainsaw's not really going to get through. I mean, 2 babes is a bit boring. There's no other cheap orc players, is there? It's been a while since I've played them. Could take a mercenary lineman. You know what? We're taking a mercenary lineman. You know, nah, let's not level him up. He's probably just going to be on the bench. Hopefully. Yeah, I still feel like there's some underrated skills. Like every time I play Necromantic, I realize how underrated Stand Firm is. And there are skills kind of like that, aren't there? I say every time. I played Kislev last season, and what'd you call it? Diving tackle. So good. I mean, more good against the agility teams, obviously. But I'll also, whilst I'm saying all of that, admit that there is a top tier of skills with block, dodge, guard, tackle, mighty blow, claw. So it's hard to look past those sometimes. Alright, let's get set up real quick. Oh, you've actually got SPP, that's unusual. Our Black Orcs kind of started getting SPP and then they stopped. I think I'm going to leave the thrower on. Despite... Oops. Do we need tackle this game? We don't, so I'm going to put the tackle out on the wing. Movement could be handy, so we'll leave him back. Stand firm is such an important skill for Necros. It really is. Every time you play against them, it drives you crazy. Because those golems just refuse to move. And I had a Necro team back in the day that had a Blodger golem. Blodger guard golem. I mean, that's just infuriating. Oh, that's a pity. I like rain. I mean, it just makes the atmosphere nicer. It's not really great for orcs. Okay, the fact they're starting with their troll, that's a good sign for us, obviously. Yeah, we'll wrestle that. Because he has block. If he didn't have block, I might not wrestle that. Because then we get the turnover, right? Oh dear, doing 1 dice blocks. Okay. So right off the bat, this feels promising. But yeah, I feel like, you know, maybe a bit of stand firm on some Black Orcs could pay dividends as well. It's just that you really want block and guard, right? Like, you really want that. And by the time you get up to stand firm, you've already had to get 3 skills. And then to do it, you're ignoring Mighty Blow. So, I mean, yeah, I can see why people don't get it so much, but Button Fly, it's a rich orc skill, exactly. Unless you decide to do a similar concept to Button Fly, where you don't play the typical skills and you go for something a bit different. I did play against a team a couple seasons ago of Orcs where their whole team basically had block stand firm, and it was pretty cool. I think I tied with them in the end. I forget what team I was playing. Oh, this is wild. Okay, I should concentrate a little bit on what's going on. Okay, this is very exciting. Oh boy. Okay, it's all happening here. Can I get enough guys over here to, well, you could get over there. Yeah, it's a bit risky. Can we get enough to defend it? I don't know if he's going to defend against it. Yeah, okay, I can kind of see what's happening here now. Let's see. If we come in this way, we don't necessarily need the assist. It's a little bit risky. You can't get over there. We want to save you. Let's get you up. Okay, so that should help mitigate the counter surfing a little bit. Don't really want to do this without block, but let's try it. You know, a concede wouldn't be the worst. Oh, that's sad. I think considering how this is set up, I'm not going to risk the reroll there. We're just going to get rid of this guy. And let's see. I don't know that this is a surfing guy, but I think I'm still going to defend it anyway, just in case. You know what the problem is with this kind of thing, though, is that you never know when they are suddenly, because they are playing so wildly, you never know what's coming next, right? And sometimes the wild things work. I don't even know how to set up against this. It's real intense. Let's just do this. See you later, hero. Thank you for the raid, and have a good evening. Or sleep. I'm guessing you're sleeping. We'll just leave it like this. This play seems ill-advised. Yeah, this is some wacky stuff. But I'm kind of scared I'm going to do something silly now because it's hard to play against wacky. It throws off. I don't know if you found this, but every time I do, I just get completely thrown off. Because all your normal sensible plays. Oh, it looks like he's going to surf us. Nope. See? I thought, well, maybe he's going to go for a surf, but of course, he should really sort this out first. Oh, the reroll on the loner as well. This is a very, I was going to say new player, but I think he was level 20. So maybe just one that hasn't done a lot of research into tactics. Or I suppose it's possible very young. Okay, so what's the plan here? How are you getting out of this? Oh, not like that. Alright, I almost don't want to do this without... I almost don't want to do this with my Black Orc because I feel like it's going to go wrong, but we're going to try it with a Black Orc. Let's get you off the sideline first and just have you help block up. Although if the ball now goes over here, I'm going to regret that. Alright, out he goes. We will stay. Okay. Can't argue with that. You can come over here. You can come over here. I'm really not going to argue with concede. If such should happen, I guess we'll see. I actually think we'll stay here, just to give a little bit of a line. Alright, do I want to do anything before the pickup? No. I don't trust my Black Orcs. And let's get a little distance just in case this block goes wrong and he squeezes somebody out here. In my last game I was really struggling to knock anybody over. Ah! Okay, who called the concede? Oh, Hero called the concede. That was a very, very early concede, but not a surprising one, right? This guy, probably gonna struggle to... Oh boy. Why not reroll? Now we can do a stadium upgrade without actually hurting ourselves. Yeah, my feeling is he's probably conceded some of his other matches and is not going to get many more games this season. Black Orc, excellent. Lineman. I don't mind on this lineman because we'll probably get him tackle and use him as a sort of... He's upset he got diced, yeah. I really hope he doesn't... He probably is telling himself that. I really don't understand that style of play. Like, I mean, not to be mean, but how do you go all the way to level 20? I mean, to get to level 20, you've got to play a lot, I guess. Do you get experience from doing AI? Even if you play again that way against the AI, you're probably going to lose. So, why still play? I don't know. I don't understand it. Because this is a game that is... It's just not easy to learn, right? And if you don't learn how to play it, well, it's gonna just hurt you every single game. Alright. Sometimes I almost want to leave. I turn the chat off usually because partially because it distracts me from talking, but also partially because of the abusive players. But there's the odd time where you run into somebody that just doesn't know how to play very well, and back when I used to leave chat on, you could kind of talk to them and, you know, if they asked, throw a few tips their way, but, you know, you ran just as much risk of getting abuse hurled at you, so... I kind of want to play on that. I kind of want to get the Astrogranite just because it, you know, fits our team style. We're not going to do that. We could get one of the ones that cancels some... Is there one that cancels the riot? Because we did just get screwed over by the riot. The security gate. I think in honor of the fact that the riot did us in last game, we're going to get security gate. So that's 510, which is not horrific. We got 3 Black Orcs just teetering. The problem is they never knock anybody over, so they're never going to get any SPP. You took Beer Stand. Nice. What does Beer Stand do again? Oh, I'd have to remove to check. Is that... Oh, that's +1 on... Yeah, okay. That would have made more sense for me. Isn't this PC? Yeah, this is PC. Did something look non-PC? It has it up. Okay, so I'm glad you said that, Buttonfly. Yeah, because I took one. Did they do that on purpose? I took one on a team a couple seasons ago and it never kicked in. I was like, what's going on? Why did you know why they disabled them? Because I'm really curious. Were they having some, like, was it crashing the game a lot or something? I can't imagine they took them out because they felt they were unbalanced because, let's face it, they left the kickoff results in. Admin decision, they feel it's unbalanced for... Well, I guess that's fair enough. I mean, arguably the one that gets you 50k off star players and you can get... I think there's a dwarf player, right, that's 10k? PS4 and Xbox still have them, but different admins. Well, I'm glad to find that out. I don't feel too sad that I spent the 100k on it because obviously we're still maxed out. Oh, they have two 10k stars? Yeah, I feel like that was probably one of the worst ones. I suppose maybe the wizard one was, but I feel like the wizard one was just a disaster for everybody. Outside of that, I'm trying to think what else was... Yeah, I think I used to take the Hail Mary Dwarf quite a lot. Not that I played dwarfs often, but when I would. I wonder which other ones they felt were a real problem. Subverted things like kickoff events. I mean, that's fair. Although at the same time, kickoff events are so wacky. That seems crazy because you could also argue that some kickoff events benefit some teams more than others, right? Like Blitz, you know, if you're playing, I mean, even Orcs, oftentimes you can like hit one guy and then just like put some pressure on, but it's not usually as devastating as it is for like elves. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the potential of that. Although I know there's so many rule adjustments, it's going to be wild times for a while working out what the meta is going to be and all that. Although I'm sure some people who are doing the beta are already kind of working it out. Albeit there's only a few teams in beta right now, isn't there? I need to look into it again. It's been a while since I checked it out. I keep expecting it to get close to coming out and for it to, like, about 3 seasons ago, I think I was assuming it was my final season of playing Blood Bowl 2, so I started playing unusual teams only to find we're still going. So back round to playing Orcs. Oh, it reset my cheerleaders. That's weird. Well, okay. I think that was Blood Bowl telling me that I really should go to bed. I feel bad for the person we played, but I guess they don't fully understand the game for whatever reason, which is fair. I think if you just picked it up and didn't look into it at all, it would be easy to wonder what on earth's going on and why it's all terrible. But that's what YouTube is for, or Twitch even. Alrighty, thanks for watching, guys, and people that raided in. Thank you very much for chatting. I would play longer if I could, but you know, it is late. But yeah, hopefully I'll catch you in the future. My schedule's a bit random right now for when I play, but I'm trying to play as regularly as I can. So I will see you soon, and bye bye for now.